You talk about hiring moms coming back
Yes.
into the workforce, and I'm not sure if that like continues now, or obviously things are so busy, but it definitely had snatched around before. What was the thinking there? Because I haven't necessarily heard of that strategy for the team yet, and maybe that's a great source of good talent.
Well, I am very pro hiring moms, and we do that here at Rock Hill Screen Printing too. You have to be a little bit more flexible. They might need to get off a little bit earlier, but moms are like a key demographic where they know how to get a lot of stuff done in a little bit of time. And most moms, before they were moms, they had a really successful career. Like for me, I was in finance, but then I had my kids and I was staying at home, and I just kind of happened to stumble into screen printing, but I still have like all this knowledge base to like run my business now. So at Snatch and Run, we would hire people. My head printer for a while, she used to be an ICU nurse. Do you know her attention to detail was like spot on? And like, how cool is it that I didn't have to worry about that aspect for a long time because I took a chance on her, but she just needed to get off a little bit earlier than a traditional employee.
So she was pivoting careers, or she was stay-at-home mom and then
just stay-at-home mom. And, as your kids get older, you have a little bit of time. You might have 30 hours a week that you can devote to a job, but it just needs to be while your kids are in school, moms can get a lot of stuff done very quickly, and they don't get stressed out. They can prioritize, and they're loyal because they know a lot of employers these days can't work around their schedules. So if you have jobs in your print shop that you can be a little more flexible with, I suggest trying it. Like right now, our purchasing and receiving gal, she's a mom too. I mean, she comes in, gets her stuff done, and then leaves. But it's perfect because she's highly organized, works hard. Sometimes she may have to bring her daughter to sit beside her if, daycare's closed or whatever. But if you can be flexible to those kind of things, you've got a rock star employee at a great rate, because they appreciate the flexibility too.
All right. Silly question then. Mom's wanting to jump back into the workforce, a shop's listening to this and is like, yeah, that's a great idea, right? Purchasing, shipping, maybe some sales help.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I start to look, right? Like, is this in your network? Are there specific job boards?
Well, I used to be a PTA president, so I've got a lot of moms that I know. But Facebook has, if you just Google your Facebook, like Fort Mill moms, there's all these message boards for your town, and then just put moms on the end, and I'm sure you'll find one. And it's usually where people are like buying and selling kids' clothes or griping about the school or something like that. But you can post jobs there too.
Got it. Okay. That's a really great tip, because I'm sure you're right. Every little town has them, help people get together in community, to pull community together. That's the other thing that you seem to post a lot about is more community driven things in Fort Mill, South Carolina. Mm-hmm. How do you think about that? Like, is that just you as your personality being more outgoing, or is it like, hey, if we're kind of the mayor of the town, and in a sense, people, when they're ready or need promotional products, will also come to us too? Or how do you think about that strategy?
Well, it's part of our mission and vision at Rock Hill Screen Printing to give back to our community. And we say that we will only be successful through the happiness of our employees and the ways we give back to the community. So we live it here. And that's something that I could get behind when we recreated our mission and vision. We believe in, you got to help your customers continue their businesses. So we should be liking their social media posts. We should be talking about them at networking events or anywhere in the community that we're at. If we hear somebody say, oh, I need a new sign for my business, or I need a new car. Well, we have other customers that do all of those things, and we should be connecting those people, warm leads. It's just the right thing to do so you can keep your customers around. But also, like, why not, rising tides raises all ships, like, we're really here to help people, not just print shirts. We're just doing it through the shirts.
What are some examples of that and how to execute it? You know, especially for someone who says, this is a great idea, I want to spend some time on this. Where do I start? How often maybe do I do things?
Yeah.
What would you advise?
Number one, we changed our showroom so it's a place to hang out. We have a little futon couch. We've got waters. We've got little snackies. We've got free stickers. And the girls up there just have really good, bubbly personalities, our inside sales team. So, you know, the police officers come and hang out. Everybody just comes for a place to hang out and chat. So through chatting with people, you learn like, what are their pain points? What are their struggles? And you're not talking about that in a like salesy kind of aspect. You're talking about it because you're somebody's friend. And then you're using your intelligence to kind of say, okay, how can I help this person? And the culture here at Rock Hill Screen Printing, we've just kind of created this thing where we're always thinking about connecting people and helping them along the way. So that's number one. We also go out and visit our customers. We're the official screen printer of Winthrop Athletics. So we're in the hospitality room networking there and really out in the community as much as we possibly can. Baseball games. We do BNI networking. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
What's that?
It's like a paid networking group where there's just one person from every industry there and you meet once a week and then you warm lead people through that.
Oh, okay.
Which that's been very successful. How often
do you try to visit customers too? Or is it just like dropping off orders and then hanging out, bringing something?
Yeah, well, we drop off orders quite a bit. I love doing that. Gets me out of the office. But we try to go out and meet with our customers once a week, like at least one or two. Like Jill and Jeremy will do one, I'll do one. They're really active in their church too. So they'll meet customers there. And then I just love to get out. It's the best.
That's cool. That makes a lot of sense. I've seen some shops do also open house, like print days. I've seen some do like come in, take a look, see how a print shop works. Yeah. I've seen some that do like barbecue type of things in the summer.
That's a really good point. We do that.
Oh, you do those too?
Yeah, really we do. I didn't even think about telling you that. But like if people come to the shop and they want to walk through the shop, we bring them on a tour. Yeah. Our employees all know that if someone walks in that's not an employee, they better say hello, make the person feel welcome and introduce themselves. But then we also do community events where we host like all the coaches from Winthrop and do a print day, teach them how to make their own shirt, which is kind of magical for people who don't know how shirts are made.
Right. Probably helps with the price point too.
Yeah. Yeah.
For people that think that you're just pressing a button.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things. I think you just got to stop thinking of everything as a sales technique and more like, how can we have fun and show people that we're having fun and loving our jobs? You know?